Hello, this is Mercury Rises from Clash of Empire, now called Last Land, and I'm in Boss's account again, and I am working on his ceremony. Apparently, the entire alliance had done a lot of camps, and so it was already maxed out on the packs. But I'm killing some monsters. He's got to get some dew. We're a little behind on monster dew, so I just went around and I did some camps, and then I did some monsters and did camps again and that kind of thing. So I talked about ceremony in the last video, and so there's no point in me going over that again here. So I will answer a commonly asked question. One of the most common questions I get, especially from very new players, is what is the best hero combination? Now there are many ways you can set up your castle. The heroes kind of build the stars as you cash in the cards. Um, you can apply the spirits according to which heroes you want to build up. But as far as your stars are pretty sporadic, and it's kind of the game that gives them to you the way that it wants to give to you. So there are lots of different hero combinations for cavalry and for archer that I've seen that are very successful. Typically for gold, and either Dora or Cleo or Altea is the fifth hero, works very well for cavalry. Um, and the way that players build the typical archer, they use 3 gold plus Hypatia and an archer hero, or they might even use Richard. Um, but I'm not an expert on hero combinations for archer and infantry, or even siege. I dabble a little bit in siege, but this is my rule of thumb. If your heroes are being built up and you're getting stars, and you have equal stars and some heroes, and you have to make a choice between 2 heroes that you think is really, really good, um, this is kind of the way I look at it, is what is your chosen specialty? If your chosen specialty is cavalry, or your specialty is archer, the way that I look at it is, if you have 2 heroes that have your specialty health, even 3 would be better. 3 heroes with your specialty attack, and 2 heroes with your specialty defense, then you'll be pretty well rounded, providing that you build them up in a good fashion in your statistics. So any hero combination could be good in different ways. It just depends on which way you're looking at. So if you want to be a more defensive player, then you would need more defense. But if you're a more attack player, then you would want more attack. So that's important. But when you apply your cross badges, you don't have a choice. They give you you have the option of upgrading to another specialty attack, or specialty defense, or uh, your specialty health. So all of that is just added as you keep on pushing that button for cross badges. But the heroes are kind of unique because they have 4 different attributes, and those attributes come in during the increase of levels. So one attribute's at level 10, the next one's at 20, next one's at 30, next one's at 40, kind of thing. So these attributes are very important. So my recommendation is to have 3 of your heroes have a specialty health attribute, and 2 of your heroes have a specialty defense attribute, and 3 have a specialty attack attribute. But also you want to make sure you have guards, so you want to have 2 heroes that give you guard statistics. So infantry health and infantry defense. That's kind of my rule of thumb as far as looking at the combination of heroes. So say if you keep on holding your enhancements, you keep on holding your experience, and you're just simply building the castle and the economy, and then you want to go ahead and cash all that stuff in, and then see where you're at. So, that's my advice for the heroes, is that you just keep on pushing them up, but, and you can change, sometimes we'll set you back a little bit, but you can change, there's no, no problem with me, but, um, you should s- decide on your heroes and stick with them as much as you can, because when every time you change something significant like that, you'll end up with a setback. So if you're, like, for instance, in my original account here in Boss's account, I'd actually started with Cleopatra, but then I moved over to Diodora. Cleopatra's for T9 and Diodora's for T10. I'm going to get T10 eventually. So, versus in 368, I'd started with Dora and then changed to Altea. So Altea was a new discovery for me, and so Dora's easy to build, so I built her up as I was building Altea, and then I was able to switch over quite easily. Now, some heroes are better for Atlantis versus your real castle. So you want to build up all the heroes. They will all be used at some point. And once you get to know the game, you'll know that there's 2 or 3 that you don't need, absolutely.